I think it's great. I didn't know what to expect because I've never been to this venue before, and we've been on tour for 2 weekends. We've done 4 gigs. This is by far the best organised, the most responsive crowd, and it's got great production, so it couldn't have been a better end. It's good. We released our first album in May, then we just signed Slinky for their global album rights, and we're releasing their albums as well. We've got our monthly club in Sheffield, and we're just about to launch weekly in Birmingham. It launched a new brand. It had a heavy marketing campaign in the UK, but the world sales have been good on it as well. It's been sort of it's a long seller. People have bought the album, took it home, enjoyed it, and recommended it. And it's a good-looking album. That's our philosophy, really, with the internet. If you make the cheapest CD you can make, people are going to download it, and a CDR is not much different. But with ours, it's got nice packaging. It looks good. It's a desirable product. If you had a copy and I had the real one, you'd want the real one, and then hopefully you go out and buy it. And we just recently launched MadeInEnglandRecords.com, where you can go on, you can buy MP3s of all the tracks and CDs, vinyls, so it's going really well. The first track's called Third Earth because it was going to be called 3 Years, because that's how long it took to do, but we did it in the last 2 weeks of the 3 years. We first talked, they live 10 minutes around the corner from me, and I know them really well, they're good friends of mine, and we said, let's make a track, and I was on tour, they was on tour, and we just didn't get to do it, and it took 3 years to actually get in the studio and do it, and that's where it started. And then we looked at the label options in the UK and thought, wouldn't really want to be on any of them. So we started our own, Made in England. I mean, on Naked Angel, we did the remix competition, and we had 4,000 entries. So we've got a lot of new, talented young producers who haven't done anything before, but are at home and, really into the scene and haven't had a break before. And it gives us, details of those and how to contact them and some of their work. It's the old favourite, oh, it's not as good as it used to be. It all depends when you're going out. If you start going out now, you'll have some great nights. If you start partying with your friends, it'll be the best nights of your life. But if you did it in '99, that was the best night of your life. I've been hearing people saying it's not as good as it was last year since '89. It's like, 15 years ago or whatever. I mean, the whole gatecrasher thing, we rode a wave, really. We jumped on the crest of a wave, which was that trance sound, and it took us all around the world. I'd like to say a lot of it was us, but it was the music, man. The Millennium was good. The first time I played in Israel was good. The first time I played in Israel, I turned up to this club called the Octopus. The plane landed, went down the stairs on the plane. The guy meets you in a black Mercedes, takes you straight through diplomatic entry, straight to the club. It's quite a bit of a shocker, really. I got to this club, it was 3,000 capacity, open air, the waves crashing up the back of the DJ booth, chill out rooms on the beach, and then I was playing and the sun came up and I just thought, this is one of them gigs. It's just one of the best gigs I've ever done. In such a country where there's so many problems that you can have such a great club. Yeah, I mean, it's growing fast. It's, we're getting a lot of good press and a lot of good feedback in the UK because we're offering a different thing. It's not just a trance club or just a techno club or just a house club. It's a good music club. There's 2 sorts of music ahead, good and bad, and we book the good ones. That's it. There's no rules. You can tell when you look at the Australian people on the dance floor that they've grown up with the music. It's not like they've just got into it 2 years ago. They've had a scene running like in unison with the English scene, and it's a good scene. I like it.